This is going to be a 3-year update on the Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires that I bought in August of 2020. So as you can see, the tires still have probably just over half life left, which is amazing. So the outer portion here is dry compound, optimized for dry grip, and then you also have a wet compound, so it's a bi-compound design, so that way it's optimized for dry grip but also is super beneficial in wet. So say for instance it's raining outside, you're going to have excellent traction with these tires. I know Michelin did release the Pilot Sport 5, but so far they have not come out with one that's 225/40 ZR18, because that is this tire size right here, so you can see. But yeah, tires are in very good shape for being for having been tracked and driven on the last 3 years. They've only been tracked once, and that was for about an hour. What can I tell you? Michelin makes a really good tire, and it's backed by a 30,000 mile warranty, so you really can't go wrong with this, because the only other tire manufacturer that offers a warranty on a max performance summer tire is Continental with their Extreme Contact Sport. I was about to say Sport Contact, but that one does not have a warranty of any kind. The Extreme Contact Sport, I've heard, is a little bit better in the wet, but this is much better in the dry, and it'll last you a little bit longer. They just don't make tires like Michelin does. Another thing I'll note is that with this being a max performance summer tire, one thing I've really enjoyed the past 3 years is being able to go like up or down a ramp at 45 miles an hour, and it feels like I'm doing like 25 or 30, because advisory speeds could be anywhere from 25 to 35 miles an hour, so you're definitely going to want to slow down for that, but you don't have to with these tires, because they grab the road like no other. Granted, Pilot Sport Cup 2 will glue to the road a little bit better. That's because those tires are optimized for the track. So a track tire you can drive on the street, whereas these are a street tire you can drive on the track. But still, these handle pretty well. They stick like glue when they are nice and toasty, and I highly recommend them. So if the Pilot Sport 5S or S5 or whatever they're going to call it is not out, I still recommend the 4S, and many drivers swear by it, including myself. Now, the one last thing before I close out this video that I will point out is that if you live in an area like me where it gets cold and snows, you're going to want to consider a set of winter tires, because these are a max performance summer only tire, as I've said a few times already. So therefore, you don't want to run these, ideally you don't want to run these below 45 degrees, but when it gets below 20, that can start to cause problems for the tread compound. It can start to crack up. You'll lose your performance. Tires are going to be adversely affected by that. So with that being said, always make sure you have the appropriate tires on for the conditions, because when it gets cold, these tires turn into hockey pucks, and you might lose a little bit of that grip even in the dry, even if there's no snow. So you want to be aware of that at all times. So if you do find yourself in that pickle, just make sure you slow down, you drive safe, and you get a set of winter tires on at your earliest convenience, so that way you can maintain maximum performance for every road condition that you encounter. Have a nice day. Hope this review helps.